Nim releases 0.14, Visual Studio Code hits version 1.2, and we take a look at anypixel.js just in case you're interested in building a wall-sized digital display board. On this episode of TLDR. Nim is a statically typed, imperative programming language that tries to give the programmer more power without compromising on runtime efficiency. This means it focuses on compile time mechanisms in all their various forms. Nim recently released version 0.14, which put a prominent focus on improvements to the garbage collector. There have also been many fixes to the way that the compiler sources are installed, and you will also find multiple changes to the standard library, some of which unfortunately affect backwards compatibility. It also includes over 260 bug fixes. You can also check out this great article for an introduction to metaprogramming in Nim by Dennis Felsing. If you're interested in Nim or would like more information on the 0.14 release, be sure to check out the links in the description below. The May release of Visual Studio Code 1.2 brings some new features, enhancements to existing features, as well as a set of important bug fixes. A few of the highlights include multiple editor enhancements, better linting support with ESLint and TSLint, improved language support for code completion, an integrated terminal called Workbench, better debugging performance, and better extension management options from the command line. You can find out more about Visual Studio Code and version 1.2 in the links below. AnyPixel.js is an open source software and hardware library that makes it possible to use the web to create big, unusual, interactive displays out of all kinds of things. The first display using the platform is in the 8th Avenue lobby at the Google NYC office. To create this installation, they used 5,880 off-the-shelf arcade buttons as the pixels. AnyPixelJS's straightforward hardware/software framework makes it easy to build any display where each pixel is an interactive element. You could use it to build an interactive display using light switches, light boxes, balloons, or any other number of things. If you're interested in building your own cool display, be sure to check out the links below. Hugo is a static HTML and CSS website generator written in Go. It is optimized for speed, ease of use, and configurability. Hugo recently announced version 0.16, which represents over 550 contributions by over 110 contributors to the main Hugo codebase. Version 0.16 highlights include partial builds, template improvements, polish, emoji support, and a multitude of other features, enhancements, and bug fixes. jQuery 3.0, whose release candidate was recently mentioned in a previous episode of TLDR, has officially been released. You can find out more information about the 3.0 release in a previous episode by checking out the jQuery documentation or the release notes in the links below. That does it for this episode of TLDR. I'll leave you with this video of Google's DeepMind AI learning how to play Atari games. And as always, thanks for watching.